Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning. It's Thursday, and I have a little bit of time today, just a little bit. So, for those of you guys that follow along, you have probably gotten the memo that Turtle Island is coming. And so, I've been kind of, I've been taking notes on who's who and trying to see if there's anybody that I see that may possibly want to participate on Turtle Island. So I went back to try to go check out some of the channels that I used to really love and some channels that have won in the past and whatever channels I thought possibly might be a good addition to Turtle Island. And man, boy, oh boy, we've got the same thing happening still. I'm going to touch base on that here in a minute because I know nobody wants to hear it because, if you're watching what you're watching, it's none of my business, really. It's just like, Jesus, are we really still, like, why do some of you watch people that you claim you can't stand? It's just so weird to me. And I mean, I guess I get it somewhat, like just a little bit. I understand maybe possibly because it's like I've done the same thing, but usually it's because it's something that entertains me. But once it gets to a point where it's just annoying or like, time is the only thing you have in life that's actually valuable. Money is paper. You can't take it with you when you die. And time is valuable. So to sit and take in all of this, I mean, it's just like, oh God, I really tried. And I'm just like, and I still like all these people. Like, don't get me wrong. I don't dislike anyone. I'm not hating on any particular person. It's just, and I feel like I'm doing the same thing over and over and over and circling my tail, getting absolutely nowhere. And the reason that I say that is because I'm going to tell you a quick backstory. I've said it a billion times, my whole backstory on YouTube. I started out looking at YouTube trying to debunk 9/11, honestly. I'm going to be straight up honest. And it was fun and exciting. And when I recognized that you were able to talk to people on here is when it kind of crossed over into like partially being real world. I joined communities that they considered themselves like preppers and truthers, which anybody that knows deception knows that anytime that you have to include the word, I'm being truthful with you. And now that I say that, I literally just said I'm going to be honest in telling you what started out my YouTube adventure. And I don't know why I said that, because maybe subconsciously I don't remember what actually got me on YouTube. I don't know. That's weird. But that's one of the things you look for in people that speak. If they say, honestly, before they say a lot of things, then that's one of the signs. And that doesn't mean that they're lying. That means that like that stacked on top of like 10 other things possibly would mean they could be deception. There could be deception. Anyways, I got off on this tangent. Basically just, what did I want to say? Like, my whole message today is just ruined now. Because, like, I was watching a channel that I used to watch all the time. And Without a Crystal Ball is a channel that I didn't like. And I would see millions of people. And I feel like millions, but I exaggerate. And all these channels against her. So I'd start feeling bad for her. Like, but I couldn't stand her. Thank you, Miss Kathy. So it would be like I'm trying to fight my inner self who doesn't want to have nothing to do with none of this and none of these people, while I'm trying to hang out with these people I've made friends with. Yet I can't stand them commenting on this other person that it's just like, what? Oh my God, like, what is the purpose? And now I feel like I'm doing it all over again. I feel like I'm back in the circle, like with a bunch of hating ass people that are just hating on one person, while that one person just sits there and tries to defend everything, but yet they're the shit person. And then I feel like I'm like sitting here trying to just justify to myself as to why this person, and I can't stand this person. That people did it to Betty too. It's just like, I don't care for that person or their content. And I get it. This person is talking badly about you and your mama and your daddy and your kids. And okay, so check this out. You're listening to that, and so you hear them say bad things about you. And then you go to your channel, and your channel has however many hundred, however many thousand, and you're like, well, so-and-so said my kid's a brat. And then you spread that word out even more. So, like, if you literally were that upset about the person saying it to begin with, why would you go to your platform and then broadcast it to the planet unless you want to be some type of victim? But I mean, it's like, so then you make another 100 people hear it, and then you make another 100 more hear it because they're going to tell their friends who tell their friends, and then there's like 15 other channels that are going to rebroadcast what you just said. So now you're like, I'm the perpetual victim here by going against this other person who always from day one claims they're a victim. And it's just like, Jesus Christ, what are we doing? And the reason I'm talking about this is because, like I said, I've tried to take down a list of people I thought might be wanting to participate on Turtle Island, which is coming, by the way. So don't forget, make sure you're following all the right channels. Dolly Vision on YouTube, there's a couple different channels. I'm not sure what he calls them now because he's changed a couple names. But, hey, Miss Casey, good to see you. So yeah, so I was just kind of trying to look and watch and take note of some of these channels, and I'm like, well, dear God, if we put BJ on the island, we're all gonna freaking have a we're all gonna have a good time, right? Because that's just the topic of conversation nowadays. Or like, Bullhorn Betty will go on the island. Just watch. I mean, she's on my list. What would be really crazy if I added Without a Crystal Ball? Then I'd have my whole 10 years of YouTube experience all summed up in one on Turtle Island. But I just can't. It's like, I feel like I just want to smash my head into a brick wall whenever I hear people discussing stuff like this, because it's literally like, what are you really trying to accomplish? Good morning, Nina. Thank you. I haven't had my coffee yet, but it's just, and I get it. There's people that, like, clearly there's people that follow it. I mean, in Queen Bee's, I've seen freaking 2,000 people in chat. So it's just like, maybe there's a set 2,000 that absolutely love that content. I mean, I don't know. And I'm not picking on her in particular. That's so cute. Thank you, Helena. Same thing with Clue. There's 2,000 people in her chat. So it's just like, maybe people deep down like Brittany J. Because, like, how... Thank you, Dana. How are you... It's like, okay, let's say, like, let's pretend that YouTube is the real television from back in the day. Okay. And it's like... Remember when The View took over All My Children and One Life to Live? I do, because I used to love watching it whenever I was out of school, and then after, and when I got grown, I would stay up and watch it. And Yeah, it was at 1 p.m., but they replaced it with The View. And so I tried to watch The View once or twice, and these ladies didn't really, it's like I couldn't relate. And I didn't really, it aggravated me because deep down I'm like, ew, I don't, like, this took over my soap opera. So I just deep down was annoyed and I didn't want to watch it. Now imagine if I sat there and watched it and took notes of every single thing these women say that offended me and that I didn't like. And then imagine if I went and got my own show just so I could talk about this show that I didn't like and everything they said and everything I disliked and that was offensive to me. Like, how did we get... I know that YouTube's not TV. It's very different because you can actually have conversations with the people on YouTube. But I think it's because it's crazy that these grifters are getting away with it and every day they call it out. I'm all about justice and I think that's the draw for me. Yeah, I mean, I understand that, but you don't realize that ultimately you're drawing more attention and more traffic to the so-called grifters. I hate that word, honestly, because on the internet, on YouTube, you literally have several options, and if you have your own mind, you get to pick what your option is. And it's like every channel that I watch has some type of fundraiser when they need it, or some type of pay app on the screen, or their super chats are on. It's kind of somewhat, and as much as people don't like to admit it, which I don't know why, because it's weird, YouTube and people that are on YouTube, they get money for being there, whether it's ad revenue or whether it's like the currency of your time. That's how I started this live stream. It's like your time is your money. The only thing really valuable truly is your time. So if you're sitting here devoting time to watching me, you're basically giving me your frequency, your energy, your time, your virtual currency. I don't know how to explain it. It's a little bit deeper than I think I'm ready for this morning. I'm not into drama, real facts. I mean, I'll dabble in drama. It's not even that. It's the whole, like, she said this about me, and or she's collecting money from, and well, if people are dumb enough to want to give the girl money, fucking let them, dude. Like, I don't control what you do with your money, or else I would have, at least $20 in super chats right now. And I don't need to control that. I don't think I need to control somebody else in order to live my life. I don't need to comment on every GoFundMe or every... Because, I mean, I've done them. Like, some people think that, me and Dahlia have done them frivolously. And it's just like, I'm sorry you feel that way, and that is your opinion. I don't watch those channels. I don't watch the drama channels. I think I spelled it right. It was the word of the month last month. Oh. And shiftication. I love that. That's a good word. When she got into the insane lawsuit and now trying to take down more channels, I just cannot. I mean, who is she to take down channels? Like, really, do y'all really think she's really gonna take down channels? Because that's another thing. I'm like, I've got a bridge to sell you somewhere in my dreamland. Because, I mean, she could say whatever the hell she wants to say. I highly doubt any channel's getting taken down. And the fact that you're giving that attention, and I'm not saying that to you directly, Buck Cherry Lover. And I get passionate when I talk, so people start thinking like I'm just like this angry person, or that I'm like, I'm not. But it's just like, if you would stop giving her attention, and I said this about Bullhorn Betty back in the day, and I said it about Without a Crystal Ball. I'll say it again here with this woman. If somebody new is watching a person and they're talking about so-and-so, whoever it is, one of those three people, let's say, and they're a new viewer, they've truly never seen you before, they've never seen the content before, they've never seen the person you're talking about before, human nature, they're gonna want to go look at this person. Because, I mean, just because you say it doesn't mean that's what it is. I'm about to have to run into work because my boss just got here. Anyways, thank you, Helena. I can't wait for my coffee to get here. I feel like after what she said about Clue has the right to go after her every day. Of course, everybody has every right to talk about what they want. They have every right to do what they want to do. They have every right to go to the law and file charges. Stop feeding bear. Exactly. Yeah, I'm just not, I'm not in it. Her wannabe attorney or whatever can say whatever. I'm not even following that. So, Pac-Man, good to see you. Thank you, Helena. I gotta run. You guys are the best. And I was just kind of trying to get ideas for Turtle Island. So, you guys be excited. I'm excited. It's coming. The first couple of episodes, we let the people decide on who they want, and then we go from there. So you guys don't miss the first couple of shows, especially if you have some suggestions. And if you could, please leave a comment underneath this video on who you want to see on the next Turtle Island. Hugs, Buck Cherry Lover. You guys are the best. Catch you guys on the flip side. Bicycle.